GM, welcome to this week's episode of Fantasy Top Deck Building Series. I'm co-host Carpenter of Web3, alongside me as always, fellow co-host and big brain HK. HK, how are you?
Yeah, doing good, doing good. Just trying to mess around with my decks at the moment. DCF just announced he's gonna be away
Oh
for
no.
next week, so yeah, so I'm going to just redo my a few of my decks, and yeah, just trying to consolidate a few cards. But yeah, everything's going good, going good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. It's funny, I just noticed in the Discord someone posted tag us and it's like win deck building series, you know? So it's awesome. Yeah. Doing well. I'm glad that I did not know about DCF. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad that
pinged
you
it.
said that because I had some bids on him. I'm gonna take those off now.
Before everyone else does, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or before people start dumping the bids, like, oh crap, let's dump him. Yeah, but no, dude, it's going good. I've had a lot of fun with like the monad stuff, which we'll touch on the end of the show.
Yeah.
We'll start kind of with, but yeah, dude, I'm excited, and also I went mad shopping, so I think you're gonna be excited to see my new portfolio. Uh, but yeah, so how do you feel like this week was in fantasy?
Um, it was good. It was good. I think it's definitely interesting how we've got that kind of two tournaments running together, right? You got your Mona tournament, and then you also have the core fantasy top tournament, right? But yeah, it's just good to see. I think fantasy's kind of been mentioned on the timeline quite a bit now. I think that mind share, overall crypto Twitter mind share, has somewhat increased in the last 10 days, let's just say. And yeah, I think it's only been a positive move since they announced the Monad sort of partnership. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's mine. The fantasy top mind share has blown up big time, and Monad is doing like it's huge, right? They've been now that testnet's on, like they have a big mind share, and really fantasy top has all the mind share for Monad, not all, but a lot, right? And so this was
Yeah.
a huge opportunity, or a huge execution, like a great execution by the team. They did awesome,
No,
and
100%. Yeah.
so it's just what I think is really cool is the fact that they uh so we know that Monad's kind of so it's free to play and also it's to kind of hopefully try to retain some of the users to bring them over to core. What no one see coming, not even like myself, is they put more incentives on, right? So they announced these deck build or shiny pack Monad shiny packs, which I kind of knew about that, but I didn't know that they were going to add white lists and all this stuff, right? And so it brought all these Monad players over to core, right? It had a
Yeah.
bridging over, and dude, that's awesome. Like the shiny packs are
Yeah.
higher than they've been in a long time.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me just share my screen now. Present. Share screen. 1 second.
Yep.
Right, there we go. Can you see it? Yeah.
Yep. Let me fix it
Yeah.
for us real quick. I'll make it look prettier. There we go.
Yeah. So the price pack shiny pack is at 0.113 ETH, right? This was at point. I think it hit like 0.17 around the 2 days ago, right? Yeah, everyone's but going for those shiny packs, and the prices. I think obviously if you look at this question mark here, it says the shiny pack includes 5 heroes. All right, it doesn't mention how the price goes up, but they announced like a few weeks back or a month back, right, where they said that shiny pack's price will go up. It'll be a lot more volatile, so it'll go down in price as quick as it can go up in price, right?
Yeah.
Which I think is fair. It's good, right? Because it'll always be priced at what the current demand is, right? So, if it is at 0.04, it's because nobody wants to buy it at the moment, right? And if it's at 0.01, because everyone wants to buy it. So yeah, definitely. I saw the announcement like 3 minutes late, and I was like rushing to my laptop to open a shiny pack, right? And by that time, the price went to 0.075, and I was like, oh, this got to be too late. But then I was like, I'm just doing it because obviously, I got to do it right. I'm into 3 packs, and in the second pack I got Ansem, a Monad edition Ansem, which I can show you is right here. There you go.
Oh,
Uh,
dude, I want
uh,
that so bad.
but yeah. But then I looked at it an hour later, and it was like literally 0.14, 0.15 ETH, and I was like, wow,
And
that's
how much
just
did you get yours
crazy,
for
right?
again?
I bought I bought 3 for 0.22 ETH, or in total 0.23 ETH.
Oh, dude, you got a steal.
Yeah, I think I got mine at a decent price, but then like I said, if I waited like half an hour later, it would have it would have been out of my reach. I think I probably wouldn't have opened. I probably might have opened 1 pack maybe, but yeah, yeah, I'm just glad I got a few. I thought I got a few good cards. I got DCF, I think. Yeah, DCF, Monon Edition. Any others? I got a few others which I just sold. I know I've got a Web3 quant, but you can't see it because I've got 3 of him.
Oh, so the
So yeah,
regular.
it's kind of like I've got a few regular ones in front. So yeah, no, that was good. I guess the pack demand for packs increased, right? That kind of means more revenue for heroes as well, because the a percentage of the pack revenue goes to heroes. I believe, right?
Yep.
But then also at the same time, you made like jade packs somewhat valuable, right? Because now 5 jades are a lot more cheaper than a shiny pack now, right? Because I think if you sweep the floor about 5 cards, it's about 0.044. So you'd rather open 5 jades right now compared to a shiny pack,
Oh
I
yeah.
think. But yeah, it was definitely, they keep bringing in new updates, which I like every other week especially with I like these limited edition cards. And yeah, just the team keep cooking up new updates every week. So yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's crazy how and fantasy is doing something that no other project or thing can do, right? Like with this, what's crazy is like the whitelist, right? It's so like no other place can you go and get white. You can go to one project and get like whitelist for that project, but you can go to fantasy and get whitelist for every project in Monad, right? Like every
Yeah,
project that you want, right? So it it's insane. Like a lot of people don't talk about
yeah,
that aspect of it, right? And talking to 710 yesterday, he brought light onto that, and I was like, oh man, dude, like this is smart, like right? Because like
yeah.
you can go to like you were around in like the old NFT bull runs, like you're like me, we've been around a while, and remember like you'd go and like a lot of people would pick up an asset like an NFT, like say pick up a doodle for some instance, right? Because they have a lot of like raffles or whatever. But here, like it's every single one. Like there, it's just like they'd have a couple collabs, but it's just dude, it's so cool. I'm so pumped for the future of fantasy. And it's getting harder though, because more people play, the harder it gets. It's just fun, makes it more competitive. I love that.
Yeah, no, definitely. It does. It is getting more competitive because you're seeing a lot of these rare prices going higher, right? So whenever I'm a kind of like looking for a few rares that I wanted, but the price has just literally gone up lately. So like your top cards are Ansem's last sale was 0.76 ETH. Greg's not even listed, right? And then you've got a few other heroes that have kind of gone up in price. A few of them have gone down because obviously certain events take place, right? And
Yep.
like GG or Rasma, Thread Guy,
Orangey, which kind
Frank,
of punched
RNG,
me in the
right?
head.
Which
But
I think it's a good thing because there's always that sort of like at some point every hero becomes like high demand. Like K Money's kind of starting, like the touched on it yesterday. K Money's kind of been uh posting lately, right? If you just look at that chart, he's topping out at 800 every other day, right?
yep.
So I think with the meme coin and all the trenches and all that stuff, right? Slowing down a bit. It's giving other heroes a chance to do well. So yeah, no, I think it's good. Like I've noticed Wall Street Bets has kind of dropped off a bit. Um, I don't know if that's just because he's not been posting or not, but yeah, I've noticed that. But yeah, interesting to see how it goes. But yeah, like I said, more people I think are starting to upgrade, so it's become a lot more competitive, especially silver and bronze. But yeah, how did you get on last week? Were you?
Not so great because I changed a bunch of stuff, right? Because I went. So what I did was I started bidding on a bunch of rares because I remember I had that moved over 0.5 ETH at the beginning of the show or during the show last week with Clemente and when we had him on as a guest, and I didn't end up using a lot of it, so I was like, I'm gonna put some bids out, right? And because I have this thing where I put money into fantasy, but I never like to take it out because it's just something I do. I don't think I've actually ever taken money out of fantasy. So it's one of those things where I just like that's just how I am. So I had the point like I think after the show I had like 0.3 ETH. So I put a bunch of bids in, not expecting them really to hit, and I got like a Guat or Gort, yeah, that lady with the
Yeah,
herpes, yeah, and then yeah, a few other ones. Here, I could show you real quick. Let me throw out
yeah,
this
go for it.
bid. I wish you talked about that K Money. I was like, dang it, let's see if I can pick one of him up because I have bids out on him. Uh, share screen. So see, guys, that's what a lot of so HK and I actually give you guys the alpha, especially HK because he has way more alpha than I do. The alpha as he finds it, right? So we're actually like kind of kneecapping ourselves. Like my portfolio is usually around. I think before I put those bids in last week, I had my portfolio was like around 1.4 to 1
Yeah.
point, right? And so it's went up. I only put 0.5 in, and now it's all the way up to 0.7. So it's looking good. I got MERP yesterday for at like 0.093 on the bid.
Oh, solid that,
Um,
solid.
and then so here we'll just show you the rares I picked up, dude. So after your post, like I forgot that I had my ICO beast listed above floor like 0.64 or something or 0.164, and because I was just throwing them out there because I was thinking I was like, oh, maybe I pull an old school HK and I sell some of my high end rare or commons to get multiple rares, and then I was thinking I seen your post like crap, no, I need to get this up off of there, and it sold. Like it sold, and I was like, no, so I don't have
Well,
my ICO anymore. I'm so sad.
to be fair, I think you've sold at a decent price.
Yeah,
ISO
like
Beast is
I
like
think I
one of
got
the
164. Yeah.
he's one of the top cards, but I think at 0.164 you'd probably take it considering. I just want to see how he's priced. Yeah, because now his price has gone down to 0.155. So
Oh,
you've
sweet.
kind
So
of
I'm up.
you've sold a top basically.
There we go.
uh, yeah, you've sold a top. I don't think anything's been ever sold that high. I think with ISO. There was one there was that incident in the tournament where
Oh yeah.
someone accidentally
But then
brought a
they've sent the funds back and stuff, right?
send the fun bags, but yeah, aside from that I think that's probably the all-time high sale for a common card, ISOB's common card,
Let's go.
which is not bad to be
Which
honest.
I
Then you
feel
can
bad.
reinvest it into other you can then reinvest it in other cards, right? But yeah,
Okay.
like I said,
Why is
it's
Guat so high? Why is Guat so high? Someone's trying to trick him. So be careful if you're trying to buy a Guat. Don't buy a Guat because yeah, you can, but I don't think she's worth 0.58 as a rare.
yeah, I think what you're going to find is there's quite a few heroes where the listing price is quite high. Which is why my portfolio looks like it's worth a lot more than it probably is.
I want to see what it
But
says your portfolios look
but
worth.
I would always recommend like checking out the historic. My
Prices.
portfolio is at 8.78 minus.
Yeah. Oh
But
geez.
but but it's probably a bit higher than that because my legendary bandit's not listed.
Yeah,
So
that's
there's only one that exists. Well,
I'd like to borrow
two.
that card. Are you gonna
And
sell
then
it or play it?
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I feel
Smart
like
man.
um considering I got it as part of a upgrade skip, like there's not a risk in me holding it as well because it was 5 commons to a legendary, right? Crazy times with that shiny pack lad. I got in around 0.06. Being chronically online has its perks. Yeah, no, Christian just said he got his shiny pack at 0.06. Like honestly, like I was just on my laptop when they announced it, but I looked away for a few minutes on my phone, and then I saw the announcement, and by the time I minted mine, it was 0.075. But
Yeah,
yeah, I know a lot of other people were
it went up
quite.
fast.
Yeah, and it also depends on time zone because if you think about it, like you could be at work when they announce it, right? You just have to have.
Yeah,
I think it's you have been lucky to get it at a decent price. But yeah, uh,
let me make sure I don't have any listings out right now. I don't. I'm not gonna click my bids. I don't want people knowing what I'm bidding on, um, because you guys will all
yeah.
front run me. Last
Are
week,
you?
no joke, when I was saying what we were bidding on, every card that got mentioned, whether it was you, me, or Clem that mentioned it, I was looking after the show. The bids had went sky high on them compared to what they were. But
Yeah.
what do you think of some of the rares I got last week? I got Intern, Merp, um, Goat. I just picked an Apex up last night. I got the Mando, like you told me to. Uh, a Jazz, Gabriel Shapiro, because he's been doing really well. I got a
Yep.
Vo. Who else was new? I got two of
Nest,
him.
like it, like it, like
Got
it.
two of
I like
him.
it.
A CL,
That's good. It's good.
and then a Marsha. I got on a bid.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have a lot more ease in building your decks now. Because you've got those mid rares that can be paired with like a Kaleo 7-star or a
Or an Ice
trader
Cookies
main.
Day Star.
No, it's good. I think yeah, you kind of sometimes do need to rotate based on what you play the most. Like, I know you don't play bronze as much, right?
No, I definitely don't play bronze unless you think I can. Oh, and I sold my whales. I sold my whales for 0.11.
Oh wow, you've done a great job there. Like ISO and Whale at the
Yeah,
top, point two
yeah.
seven ETH on two commons. I think you've done a pretty good job. Because like I said, I mean, it's hard to play a 8-star common in silver, right?
Mhm.
Unless you have like a scenario where Makesy's a 1-star or something like that.
Like next week, yeah.
Or like next week, or you need to be like have a lot of common cards so you can play bronze. But like if you don't have that many common cards, you kind of have to have a place for them 8 star cards, and having like a few, like for example, you got the easy there. You don't want to be selling easy, even though he's an 8-star, right? Ideally,
Mhm.
if you play him in gold, maybe for this week, next week he comes back down to like a 5 or 6-star, and then he's playable again, right? Whether it's bronze or whether it's silver, right? But like that easy chart is just looking.
It's
uh,
insane. I
it's,
want
it's
to get a rare one of him. Someone accept my bid.
yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna put
wow,
another bid in on him. I'll just put
it's
it. We're gonna go. So I'm gonna put it way above. We're gonna do what what's his name did.
talented.
So we're gonna go 0.1. What do I have in here right now? So let's put as much as I have in. So 0.148. So I have run enough for
Wow.
gas. I really want one, but I don't want to buy it for the floor. So I just put it above. It's only up for few hours, but I need one. I want a rare, easy.
So if you're
Uh,
watching and you're looking to sell, you got to buy it here.
rare. Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, let's just see after a few minutes if that bid goes in. What
Yeah, I would love if it did.
should I start looking at my decks maybe to start off? Wait to
Yeah,
see
let's do that. Let's do that. Let
if
me
you
throw
get
you up.
any. Where are we? Right. Okay. What I'm gonna do is just cancel anything I've done so far because I don't know what I've done. Like, because I did it before. I actually did it before. Like I even packed the legendary. Now, if you look at the state of my inventory, I've got a legendary bandit. Right now, I was thinking I
That
can
was an
maybe.
upgrade, right?
Yeah, from a 5 commons to a
Oh, that's
legendary.
so cool.
Pretty
You
insane,
deserve
right?
it.
For 0.06 ETH, I've got like a 1 ETH card, right? Or 1.2, whatever you
Oh,
want to
over 1 ETH.
call it. Yeah. Now, the good thing about Bandit is like I think he's gonna be pretty much active now. Like he said to me that he's
He's
gonna
found his niche too. Like
uh
he's crushing it, man. Like his
yeah,
new stuff is freaking awesome with his funny take on it. It's so
yeah,
good.
100%, yeah. And then what I did is Shoku was listed for 0.29 ETH legendary, right?
Mhm.
And I looked at the legendary floor and I was like, currently the floor for all legendaries is at, I think it's at point two. I was like at 0.29, the risk on the Shoku card is pretty decent, the risk and reward, right?
Mhm.
Now with the he's actually obviously pushing his project, Hyper Unit, it's on Hyper Liquid, right? Um
Oh, nice.
I'm just hoping he picks up like because with Shoku what happens is if he does like 3 or 4 pulls, he usually gets like solid engagement on them. And I think if he can score me like 500, I can still get 1,250 points as a legendary. Um, so this week, to start off, like I want to build out an elite deck, right, to place those legendary cards, right. So you've got Bandit, Shoku, obviously. I'm gonna go easy because he's an 8-star.
Easy rare. You have multiple easy rares. I need one of those.
Yeah, unfortunately, mine are
You were
not.
smart and got them cheap, though. I remember you bought
Yeah,
them for under point. Like, you sold a common. This is weird how much I know your stuff. You sold a tell me if I'm right, 'cause I'm pretty sure I am. You sold a common Wall Street Bets, and you got him, and I can't remember who else, but his rare and something else.
yeah. No.
I
What was
stalked
it
you,
again?
bro.
I sold a. Oh yeah, it was a Frank.
Oh, it was a Frank. Okay, dang it.
I
Oh,
sold a
you bought a
rare.
Frank or so
I sold a
oh,
rare
go ahead, sorry.
Frank. I sold a rare Frank for a rare easy, rare me, which kind of failed. But then it was a rare, I think Marusha. So I got like 3 cards in return. Which overall wasn't a bad sort of play, right? But yeah, I also minted one in a shiny pack, a rare easy in a shiny pack, like
What? Oh,
literally
yeah, I
last month.
remember you
Yeah,
did.
that was
You're
last month. But
crazy.
he's an 8-star, so I'm thinking, I can't place him in, silver. It'll be hard, right? So I'm placing easy in this deck. I'm thinking Kaleo. So that puts this deck at 5384 already. And then I'm probably gonna go with Beanie just because he's at 8-star as well. But I can also go easy. But I feel like sorry, Nick.
Beanie's been crushing it. What's up with Beanie? Like, he's been really
Yeah,
good. Is it gonna stick, or does he have, like, a project or something? Like, I think he has a project, but
I know he's what do you call it? He's quite close to, is it Critters or something on Solana, that NFT project.
oh,
He's
yeah,
been he's been pushing that, and then at the same time he's kind of like been posting on all these scammers, and uh, those posts usually do pretty well. The Libra stuff, right? He was pretty on the board with that stuff, so he did well. I do think like maybe his sort of score settles a bit. Um, so yeah, so what I'm thinking is probably put him in this deck and go place this in elite. And now if I'm just gonna have a look at the months in the money sort of stats just so I can see what it's looking at. So if I place this deck and it gets me around that many points, it should get me around
holy cow. Sorry, that's a lot of points.
400, 400 plus frags and then 0.035 ETH.
For one deck.
So
That's what I
for
get
one,
with all
for
my
one,
decks.
yeah. So,
Last
so
week.
that puts me at like a pretty solid position, right? Now the good thing
Oh,
about this
really
deck
good
is
position.
if Shoku does better than like average 400, 500 points, then it can potentially get 7,000 plus, right? So it has a higher ceiling, I think, that deck. So yeah, like I said, I'm hoping I can start getting some easy frags and ETH with that break that I had with the skip, right? But yeah, I don't think I'll. Like I said, if someone really wants the legendary bandit and they want it for the deck, why not? I don't mind selling it because, like I said, I don't actually have epics and stuff like that to place him a top deck in elite. But like I said, I don't mind just getting the 400 frags and the ETH every week. Pretty easy, right? Easy pickings. So
Especially when
just
you have that really good you have good rares to pair with it.
yeah, the good thing is I always have one rare that's like an 8-star, so like it works out to be honest. So yeah, having easy as an 8-star, it probably makes sense for me to place him rather than a Nick or even a Clemente who's a 6-star, right? They can be placed
Yeah.
in silver. Uh, but yeah, that's my elite deck.
You've been crushing it in silver lately.
Yeah, I've had a good back-to-back tournaments. I placed fourth the week before, and then I also got I also got I'm just looking at the comments, but yeah, I also got what was I saying? Yeah, I also got 13th in the last tournament, right? So yeah, two back to back, I've done well in silver. This week I don't know how I'm gonna do, just because I don't really have the cards like Whale, like Whale 4-star,
Mocha.
right? Like I'm gonna struggle if most of the top decks have Whale, right? I
I
don't
don't think a lot of them will, thanks to old boy sweeping and sell or smashing or
yeah,
upgrading.
auto sweeping was
Auto,
has
yeah.
has
Was
has
he,
a
was he
literally,
doing rares or commons and rares?
I think he was doing both because
Just whatever he could find.
yeah, I think because he was telling everyone to list the whale cards, right? So I'm assuming he upgraded like literally rares, epics, and everything into a legendary, right? Um, but yeah, like I said, let's see what I can do in silver, right? So I think I'm gonna have to play Clem and Pintoshi in the same deck because they're both 6-star heroes. So it's gonna allow me to like at least somewhat have a chance, I guess, in the silver league, right? So I've got 11 more stars. So my plan was to then play Hugo, Hugo Martingale, right?
Yep. He's a good 3-star this week.
He's a good 3-star, right? And then I've got 8 stars left. Now I actually don't know what to do with this with these comments now, because I can go like 5. Yeah, I mean I can do, because I've got a decent I've got some decent I've got Mercury, and then like this is a pretty good deck: Mercury, Shoku, Hugo, Pentoshi, Clemente, right? I can go that route. Actually, Mercury just posted right now. um just got a notification, but yeah, yeah, I can go that route, or I can like maybe go. I just don't find I just don't have the one. I've got like a few. Like, I can put Larpal or in my deck, or Mika, but I don't think any of these 2-stars are. They're quite risky at the moment. But I'm probably gonna go with 2 4-stars, right? I'll probably go Mercury and Shoku in this deck. What do you think with this one?
It's another banger, dude. I'm getting like, you're too good. Like,
Yeah,
and that's for silver. No, yeah, silver.
yeah, that's silver. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, dude, no, don't get out of there. You can't do that. That's literally kind of gonna destroy me. And because like my best card going into silver this week is my Clemente, and now, I want to beat you
But
one week.
But I don't think, like you said that, but I think like Hugo might not post, Shoku might,
I'm
go
putting
missing
a
again.
common Hugo in mine, so
All right. But
well, I don't
like,
know. We'll see what it goes. How it goes.
I kind of feel in silver you kind of have to play a bit risky. You can't just play on the fence all the time, right?
Yeah, that's what I did last week. I put a bunch of silver decks in. We'll go over it in a minute. I want to see what after you're
Yeah,
done. I want you to see
yeah,
how bad I did last week. I'm throwing those decks in last minute like a dummy.
yeah. I think Kaleo's like his price has pumped. Have you seen it lately?
I thought about offloading it. It's common, but I
Right,
don't
okay,
know.
yeah, yeah. So
But probably not
Kaleo,
because he's so good.
yeah, I think there's commons that are scoring less than him that are priced higher. I feel he still has room to go up, right?
Yeah.
But I think Kaleo Pentoshi, Kaleo has to go in one of my silver decks, right?
What do you think of Maine? He's
Main's
at
a good, yeah, yeah.
0.66. But is he? I feel like that's
He's,
the
he,
range
that's the
that
range
he
Kaleo should be at, yeah. I think
should
that's
be
the
at.
range
Yeah.
Kaleo should be at, because um,
With a good, consistent 7, 8 stars, that's kind of where they are. Like, well, I say 7 stars. That kind of goes. He jumps from 7 to 6. Aside from the like monster 8 stars, like the Gregs, the Ansems, and the ISO Beasts, those three are the top 3 heroes. Am I wrong? Like, do you agree?
which ones?
ISO Beast, Ansem, and Greg are the 3 top heroes, like hands down, in my opinion.
Yeah. Um,
Because aside from those three, I feel like everyone else under there should be like, there's a big price gap,
I
but we don't
think
always see that.
I think Mert is a good hero. You have to consider he's been here since day one as a hero,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
he's
no, I
never
put
really
him top 5. I just don't
he's
think I can put him above ICO Beast.
yeah. So I would go Greg, Ansem, ICO, and then Mert as my top four, and then maybe
Who would be the
Bold.
5th?
Um, it's a tough one because the fifth solo changes. Like Ram usually does good, and then sometimes Bold does good, or yeah, I think
I
that
would
kind of
say
varies. Like
Not Khalil, Tyler, Tyler
no,
Durden could
no, no.
be in the top 10.
I would say these four, and then I would say because if you look at Mert, if you look at
Or
his rank,
Tyler, not Tyler D.
1, 2, 3, he's only ever finished outside the top 20 3 times since May. That's
Why did
nearly
I
a
get?
year.
It's another one I saw. I sold him at 0.1 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I guess it's not bad there. He's gone up a bit, to be honest.
Yeah, I shouldn't have sold him. And that was another thing, like, because after the tournament ends, I list a lot of my comments above floor to see if they sell.
Yeah.
And like it's kind of like if the cards align, right? But yeah, so like 3 of my top comments are gone, but I have gotten a lot of rares for them. So
Yeah, I don't have that. Like, I feel I'm going to be too reliant on Shoku doing well this week, and it's not really great when that's happening, right?
mhm.
I'm thinking maybe Web3. Have you got any of his cards lately?
Have I what?
Web3 quant. Have you?
Yeah, I have a rare of him or a common of him.
All right, yeah. I'm thinking. I have a feeling he might do well, but like I said, it's risky. I don't. Vo, I've got 4 stars as well. I've got Charlotte
I
Fang.
like Bo this week a lot.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah. Definitely one, and then you got Smokey as well. So I've got a few options, which I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of decks where I pick one of these 4 stars in each of them. So if I go Shoku in this one, and then I've got 3 stars, sorry, 6 stars left. Um, I don't know, like there's a lot of 2 stars. It's like what I mentioned yesterday. There's a lot of 2 stars that have gone literally quiet now. Can you see like the 7 day score?
Oh geez, yeah.
Um,
What's up with
shame.
Mika?
Yeah, she said she's working on a project, I think, or something like that. Can you
That's
see like
crazy.
she's barely been posting, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
like
just
not at all.
I'm gonna hold the card because I feel like at some point she's gonna start posting again, right?
Yeah, because that's why I'm looking
Uh,
at her rare. Her rare is super cheap right now.
it is, yeah. But what I'm thinking with this deck is maybe going. I feel Laporte will just do one post, and usually one post is sometimes all right for him. And then placing maybe Charlotte Fang or something like that. I think maybe I'm going this way with this deck. Um, I'm probably gonna have to take a few risks this week. I saw you bought Inten as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I want more.
Yeah,
But his price is
uh,
pumped. Well, because Monad's out now, so I think he's gonna be a top 50 hero every week.
yeah. That was my thinking as well. Like if I um um if I if yeah, so if he does one of them posts where he's doing a giveaway of Mon, like the actual testnet token, that automatically does like 200k views, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, he's probably a solid option. Now I'm thinking with him is um probably pairs someone like Smokey and Seth's been going. He's had a few. He's dropped off a bit after like doing well a few weeks. Um, D's is pretty decently. Um, he's 5 star this week, isn't he? D's.
Yep. And Phoenix asked, Phoenix, aka Fantario asked, what do you think of Got? Which is silly. I sold him a while ago, and now I'm wanting to buy him again. I sold him for like 0.03 or something at a rare. But what do you think? How do you think about him? I have his chart. I can pull his. I have his chart up real quick. I'll
Yeah,
flip
yeah.
it to you.
So he's obviously announced his project, right? So I think now that that's done, I think you'll probably start seeing him post more frequently. Um,
Oh, he has a project. I did not
yeah,
know that.
yeah. He has a project. Yeah, it's AI related, and usually that sort of stuff takes off, right? I mean, that chart looks so bad.
It does so bad.
Like
Like,
that is,
remember back in the glory days,
oh my god,
right
like top
here?
3 every week, right?
Yeah,
But I think we can start maybe seeing him top 50 every week or top 60, right? What's his 24-hour looking at?
like I got it up.
Um,
It's all right. It's way more consistent than it used to be.
yeah, it seems like he's hitting that 400 to 500 range on his normal posts, which is a good sign, I guess. And then, yeah, like I say, he might be one that is on the uptrend just at the start of that, right? If he can get top 60 this week without having to like post a banger or anything like that, that would be a good sign for me, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, I definitely think he's one to like watch over the next few days and weeks, just because I feel he's gonna. I think he's gonna turn it around now with this project and everything. So yeah, he has reason to like be active. Um, yeah, I think he can do good. Just
Do
filling
you
out
think
the
he's a
rest of
good
this
price at 0.068, or is he better bid at
bid.
0.05?
Yeah, I always say bid.
Yeah, because he's well, I have a feeling since you've now talked about him, he was on my buy list, that he's gonna skyrocket. Because it's called the HK effect. But no, I'll put another bid in on him because he was on my bid list.
Yeah. And then yeah, so I'm thinking with this deck, I've got Smokey and Intern, and then I'm thinking maybe someone like Elio. I think Elio trades might do well.
He's
Um,
been doing much better here recently.
he's a
Gee,
bit. I
his
think.
rare is all the way up to 0.12.
Oh wow, okay. Elio is that?
That's ridiculous. Elio, yeah, Elio
Oh wow,
trades.
I didn't know that. I didn't see his rare price to be honest. But yeah. Place him, and then I'm thinking someone like where's Lucas? I have a Lucas common. I'm feeling risky with this deck.
Lucas Computer. Yeah, dude, Lucas
Yeah,
Computer, he can do pretty well. I have a comment to him as well
and then
at
maybe
free.
going. I want to look at a different two shot. I'm thinking I put Laporte in one deck. Maybe going
See,
Jim on
Nabbit
that.
can do good sometimes,
Yeah,
but not he doesn't have the high upside. I think he has a uh, higher floor, but a lower ceiling than a lot of the 2 stars.
yeah. You might get like 300 to 400 and be happy with it to be honest. But then someone like Jim has got like 700, 600 before. Um, MCG saying 4 stars and under all seem like toss-ups this week. Feels good about Mercury, but his upside isn't huge. Yeah, Mercury's kind of like tailed off in a way. Like he's not really scoring higher than 500, 600 points in a tournament, right? So as a 4 star, he's probably more of a reliable choice. I think I do have a rare, so I'll probably make my next deck with Mercury. But yeah, 4 star below is kind of a toss up in a lot of those categories. I know people say Cozy 1 star, but Cozy again sometimes at 1 star he hasn't really done it consistently, right? So yeah, it definitely is. You've also got Vers Laloon here, who's the most risky, the riskiest card you can probably get, right? I've got a lot of Imran and Free, which I don't really have much hope in at the moment because they're not posting. But yeah, I'll probably go with um, Dabbit on this one. I'm just hoping Lucas hits a top 10 performance somehow, and this deck probably does good. I'll do one more silver, yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
um,
I love this part of it because here I'll knock that off. Take that down now. To have AI need the meta back for him steady climb. Girl or aka Wild West is saying this. I just bring this up stuff too. I kind of like just put it up here, kind of so that the viewers can see kind of what people are saying too.
yeah, does that come automatically, or is that you
No, that's
actually?
me. You can click them too. So if you see a comment, so go over to the right hand side since you're an administrator.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
click
Yeah, makes
comments, and
sense.
then you can click anything that you want to put up there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, like I said, I think he's probably one of them heroes that does better in certain market conditions, right? But yeah, at 2 star, I'll probably take him in one of them silver decks. Um, yeah, I'll do one more deck. Let's see what else I can do here. So I've got Bread Guy. I think he should be back from East Denver, right?
Yeah,
Um,
you will be.
so I've got Mercury. There's the Mercury that I have. I'm thinking NFT stats. Oh wait, I've got Pentoshi somewhere here. Have I? No, I've used it already. Okay, I'll go with Bandit's a good card actually. No, I'm going with Bandit actually. I just feel he has like, every week he's
He
supposed to have
said,
a
oh yeah, he said he was gonna go reverse this week. I'm just
Bandit.
screwing with you. No, I'm just saying.
Oh
That's why
wow,
I had to
I
go
was
back on it instantly because I wanted to screw with you. But then I was like, wait, we're
yeah,
live. People might take that as real and they get
yeah. They
mad at
might
me.
they might dump their card.
Yeah. I was like, people are gonna get
um,
their pitchforks out.
so I got Bandit. Wait, I kind of want to put a 5-star in. So if I go D's actually, right? Bread guy, Mercury, D's, and then I got 8 stars left. Now I'm tempted. I kind of want to use one of these. So if I go Pentoshi, 6-star, and then I got Lapal, that's a pretty decent deck, right? Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna go like that with this one. Yeah. Um, pretty solid deck, I think. I'm just hoping Lapal posts once, right? And if it does, then I think this one can actually do well because the rest of the heroes are pretty consistent. They've been posting like literally every tournament of late, right? D's didn't post that much last week, so he did have a bit of a tail off right in his score. Um, but yeah, Bread Guy, Mercury, D's, Pentoshi, Lapal. Yeah, I'd take that. Yeah, I'll leave that with Silver for now because I'm honestly I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest. I do have a lot of 4 stars. I have a few low star rares as well. But yeah, I think what I'll do now is I'll go. Um, I will go with a gold deck. Yeah. So this is
Let's
why
do
I
it.
told you to. This is why I was telling you to buy like Evan Van Ness and those sort of heroes. Because whenever I start my gold deck, I go Evan Van Ness straight away. I go. I go Mando straight away. I go. Where's the Apex? Where's Apex? Apex. And then
So
I
Apex a
usually
good one. I
go.
picked him up last night, so he was a good
Yeah,
pickup.
I'd go with someone like Farouk at 5-star because I know did all the
Oh
post.
yeah, we can only have 4, can't we?
Yeah, you can only have 4. You can't. Which is good. I think people are getting
I
used to
like
just
it.
playing. People are getting used to just playing all the Rising Gold, and it was. I don't think it was
Yeah,
great, right? But what I'll do
no,
now
it
is I'll
was.
probably put in. I'll probably put in like a chiefing, right? So that gives me 19 stars, right? And then what I'd go with is like a 6-star that I know that can do well. And Patty Ice is literally 6-star every week. I
Is
can't
he
remember him.
good? Is I
He's
was thinking about picking
consistent,
up one of
right?
his rares, or is he
He's
not worth
cons
it?
he's consistent. Like if you look at his ranking, his lowest ranking has been 86. So he's he's finished in the top 50% of heroes every tournament since he joined, right? Which is pretty good, right? And then most of the times he's finished actually in the top 60%. Sorry, top 33%. So he's top third. He's always finished in, right? So uh, yeah, I think I'll go with him, and that puts me at like 3,500. And if I look at the month spreadsheets here, sorry, his website, that would give me roughly in terms of rewards. Yeah, it's about 65 to 80 frags, right? But like I said, it has potential to do more because you've got 4 rares in a deck, and they like they don't score that high, but if each of those get me 600 to 800 points, then I think I'm in a solid position with that deck. But yeah, like I said, I kind of just do that with a lot of my gold decks where it's mainly rares that are a bit more inconsistent, that kind of like don't have a high ceiling. So Everman Nest again, I'll probably go for Rogue. I might just do literally a copy of the deck again. So as Mando. So I might just do a clone. Um actually wait, I messed it up a bit. So if I take Farouk out this time, I don't have chiefing, I only have one chiefing, so I'll probably go Marusha and then another 6-star. I'll probably go with 6-star Pentoshi probably. Actually just got Patty Ice again. Yeah, so that's what I do for gold. Yeah, I don't really plan on playing bronze this week, so I probably won't put any competitive decks in bronze. But let's see if I can do one. I might be able to do one deck. Because I've got this common Ansem card as well. 1 second, let's have a look. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to play bronze. I don't have the cards.
See,
I don't have the
that's
cards
if
to
I
be
kept
in bronze.
Wales, I was going to, but it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, I feel if I had a whale, I would try maybe if I had a whale card, but I feel like only the decks with whale in there will actually do well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think in terms of my top decks, the silver ones are the ones that I want to get some top positions in. Elite is what I want to farm. So I think I'm hoping this elite deck does well. It'll be interesting to see if Shoku like performs right. If he gets like, I think with elite legendary, is it 2.5 multiplier on the score?
Yeah.
2.5, right? So yeah, that should be pretty solid. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my decks. I think this week. Like I said, I got a lot more cards, so it's going to take a while to get through all of them. But yeah, I'm likely
We
probably
can
going to
go.
do another. I'm probably going to do
Oh, what's
another
up?
elite deck, right? Just because I've got another easy 8-star. I don't think I can fit a lot of these in silver because I don't have the low. I don't think the low star ones. I might put Ansem in my actual elite deck, just because at 8-star, like I said, you need a good 1-star, and I don't really have any good 1-stars at the moment. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go on to yours and see what decks you can build for this week.
Yep, let's
For next week,
go.
sorry.
We'll add mine up. Oh wait, let me get to the right thing. Sorry, dang it! I just gave another card I was trying to buy away. I need to quit that competition. So we're gonna start in Silva. Let's just see. I like doing this to see what it tells me to do. It's gonna put orangey in there, which is not. Oh, it didn't. All right, we're gonna erase that. That gives us 4,400. There's that. So here, I kind of want to start with him, right? Clemente. So that's my only ask is that we have Clemente in there. So from there, what are you thinking? Evan Van Ness,
Right, let's
right?
see
Or
what
no, are
the
we using Van Ness for gold?
no, yeah, not him. So if you go up, let's just see what other color rares you have. Oh,
I think
I like
Brett at 6.
Bread Guy, and then Mercury at 4. I'd say is your best bet because you want a 4-star that. So now you've got 7 stars left.
So we'll put Hugo.
You go Vo or Everman next year because of Makes not posting. So
Yeah, I go. Let's see what her 24-hour looks like. I almost want to DM her and see if she's gonna be posting this week.
are you not in a card holder chat? Because I'm in it.
Oh, can you add me there?
I'll add you. Yeah.
Thank you, because I
But I
have
don't
her
think.
rare now too. Usually I just DM her from like on Discord or here, or I'll
Right.
talk to Easy. I was like,
Right.
is your old lady gonna post?
She was pretty active last tournament. I can't remember what she
Yeah,
scored.
I'm gonna throw her in for now. That gives me 4,100. That looks. I like this deck.
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid.
I'll save that bad boy. And then, oh here, I wanted to show you this real quick. So if we go to performances, look how bad this was. So where did we
This is
go to
last week,
see
yeah.
my decks? Yes. So view all of my silver decks. So I threw this whole lot of silver decks in.
Wow.
Like that was too many silvers. I should have done like gold or something, shouldn't I have? Like this was I put my best 2 freaking cards here.
Oh wow. If you click on
Yeah.
that deck, oh yeah, that was not. Oh yeah.
That was a bad choice, bro.
Imran not posting, and then I
Yeah,
mean,
I did
Bandit
bad.
and Everman Nest and ISO did okay, but
I could have paired
ultimately,
them with any other 4-star. Like if I would have put them with uh let's see here. It doesn't show what they were last week though, does it? Dang it. I wish it did. See, I thought about Guat was a 5-star, and I was gonna do no, I couldn't have done that. I don't remember. But he didn't post. What did he score? He scored crap. What do you think's gonna happen? I'm all over the place now. This is exactly how my brain works. What do you think's gonna happen with Orangey? If he comes off private, he's great again, right?
yeah, I think it's a tough one because if he stays on private too long, you kind of just like
He's done for.
the value's dropping, his inflation's going to start going higher, and then ultimately you're left with a generic card, right? But which you don't benefit from because his inflation goes up, and then everyone else can buy him, right, in packs and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I guess it's one of those scenarios. Like, it's a tough one because in the, now that he's on private, I'm not sure if he's gonna come off until like things settle down with this sort of people. I still feel like people it's still fresh in everyone's mind. Do you know what happened with all the vape cabal stuff and everything?
Yeah. You see the
Um,
Jakey thing? Like the
yeah,
GG on GG stream?
yeah, that was proper sus
That
stuff.
was bad. That was bad.
Yeah,
And
what's
she
this? Go on.
ICO called her out for that. He
Yeah,
pumped
he
the
did.
wrong coin like on her chat, right? And like made a 4x, like made 80 grand
Yeah,
on him.
exactly. Like,
That's crap.
I'm just looking at Orange's performance. So he was constantly in the top 10, and then he's now gone 36, 72, 100, and 33 in the tournament rankings. So obviously, like I said, if a hero's on private, they're not going to score well, right? Regardless of who it is. I know some people say, well, they still get engagement from their followers, but you want the post to actually escape their normal followers and go to everyone, right? If a hero's on private, then they're not gonna, their ceiling's capped straight away. Now, if you look at Orangey's 24-hour chart, even when he does post, he can't get higher than 500 points. Um, and then if you average out all his posts, he's going to score like 300-400 again. So I'm not sure what you do here. If you want to
Yeah.
if you want to hold him on long enough, I guess at some point he's going to have to come off private and start posting again, right? For now, I
Mhm.
think if he's still on private, do you risk it and place him in your deck? I don't know.
Yeah.
But like I said, if
I don't
are
know.
you are you are you planning on playing more silver decks, or are you
Oh,
thinking?
let's look. So, like, that's what I was kind of showing you about this. So look, I got went squirrel. That's why I was showing you this. Is it put a bad taste in my mouth about silver, right? Because like then I threw these ones in elite, and my elites did okay, I guess. But I got wrecked. Like I don't want to play elite a lot anymore. Elite saved me and got me like over half of my, or right around half of my tokens or frags, but it's destroyed me on elo. Like
Yeah,
bad.
I think you need to
Um,
think like Elo. You can focus on it as much as you want, but ultimately, there'll come a point where you need to get into the top 5% to get positive Elo.
mhm.
At which point you're going to keep getting negative, right? And then you're going to think, okay, is it worth getting back into that position where we need the top 5%?
Oh
Which is why
yeah.
I'm kind of like doing good one week in Elo and then going back a step in
Oh
the Elo
yeah.
the next week. Right now, I just think you need to just make sure you maximize your inventory, maximize rewards, because you want to be able to take. You can't take something from Elo now, right? You kind of want to maximize your inventory so you get rewards more consistently, right? So is this are we going gold here or
Gold. Yeah. Oh wait, let me go back. Yeah, let me go back to that. So I'm scared about gold silver because I didn't like I to me I got wrecked last week doing it because I put in twice as many decks but ended up with the same amount of rewards because I like all so I got all the rares on over into the night, but Saturday into Sunday, or no, Sunday into Monday. And so I ended up like frantically trying to throw decks in.
yeah? I think
But yeah,
uh,
so
I think what it is with silver last week it was pretty competitive, right? Even like 4,000 points.
rearrange my office and now you can see little man pop in when he comes in.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh,
Now,
I don't think I told you. Last week I had to get a brand new rig because he was bringing
wow.
me coffee trying to be nice and spilt it all over my custom built.
Oh
um,
wow.
Yeah, it's like $2,800 later, I had to call around and find something that was kinda close. I just put in a 4090, graphics
Wow.
card too, and it's shot. So now it's running this pre-built Alienware I got, which I had to drive, like, I think it was 180 miles round trip, but it's like a
Oh wow.
4070 Super, so it's not horrible, but it was I should have bought the protection plan, but yeah. So and
Yeah.
then I
So
rearranged my office. But yeah, so what were you saying, brother?
yeah. So I think you were saying like you placed twice as many decks and you got less rewards, right? So,
Yeah.
so if do you have any other good low star comments? Just seeing if you can actually place a. Does thread guy post this week? Thoughts on Jakey? Right. So does thread guy post this week? It's touch and go, right? I'm just reading the comments. So.
Oh yeah, hey, and this reminds me. This is he commented from YouTube. So over on this is our first week. We're also streaming. So clearly on X, um, both HK and I's X is on Abstract, but then also we're now streaming on the Fantasy Hour YouTube channel. So I completely forgot to tell you guys about that. But yeah, do you think Thread Guys post this week? I don't think he does.
I don't. I'm leaning towards no. I feel it's a bit more better this week than last week. I think every week we go forward, the percentage chances of him posting get better. But I think last week was like literally 100% he wasn't going to post. This week I feel there's like a 10% chance, just because I feel it's Web3, people forget, and he might. I think he wants to come back and do things right. And I feel like he's done enough in the community that people will forget if there's even if he did do something right. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. But yeah, I think he does there's a small chance he posts, and as a 1-star you might want to risk him. Should you buy him right now? His price is pretty high for a 1-star. I'm not sure, but like I said, there's a small chance that he posts. And then Alex is saying, let's go to the next comment. Thoughts on Jakey? I mean, Jakey seems active now. He did say he's going to post something next week, so he's going to be active. So with Sol Jakey, I think he's just going to continue his post, even though many people don't have probably blocked him or something like that, right, after recent events. But I think I think he's just gonna continue posting. Now let's just go back to your decks now.
Yeah.
So what low star cards do you have now?
Let's see. These ones.
Web3 quant you've got.
He's a calm. Or yeah, oh yeah, because we are in silver again. Yeah.
I guess maybe you want to make use of that card. You wouldn't want to throw him in like a gold deck because it just doesn't make
Yeah,
sense,
so we'll
right?
probably throw him here.
So if you go with him, if you stroll up a bit, I would say Cyrus is one that you can put in a deck in silver because he has high upside, right? With silver,
Yeah.
if you're gonna risk it, you want some heroes that have high upside. So you got Cyrus, Web3. Now, if you put one of Davis or Lucas in one of your decks, because I'm assuming you're not gonna play bronze, are you?
No.
Are you playing
No,
bronze or
no, no.
not?
No, sir. No
All right,
bronze.
all right, okay, that's fine, yeah. But yeah, so Davis said he's on vacation, but he's still posted.
Well, we're gonna go Luca.
So there's a chance he comes back, but I think Lucas has high upside. I think there was the OX Fun drama last week, so kind of hampered
Oh
his
yeah.
tournament, right? So he's back to posting, and he was on the trending views, so I'm assuming he's doing well. So you've got how many
Okay,
stars left?
sweet. We've got 10 on the nose.
10.
10 stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
I,
Can
I'd
you
be
hear me very
tempted to
well?
go Fang. Yeah, I can.
Okay. I messed with my
Can
volume.
you
I
hear
didn't know
me?
if it
Can you hear
messed
me?
with it. Yeah, I can hear you good, brother.
Can you? Yeah. I'm thinking Bandit and one of
A
your
full
4-stars,
star.
Res.
Oh, sweet. See, this is where it's fun because I have a lot of 4-stars.
Yeah,
I'm
you do.
thinking like
Uh,
it tells me I want to save him for gold. Um, I want to
yeah,
go Vo or
Fang. I
no,
would say
not
War Fang, yeah.
yeah. Go with Fang. Or you said Vo
Because
or
you've
Fang? Yeah,
because you've got Woe in the other deck, it makes sense to go Fang in this deck,
yeah,
so you can at least
yeah.
balance out your risk, right?
Instead of if Vo, yeah, because then if Fang
Yeah.
does or if Vo doesn't do well, then I've
Then
botched
both
both
your decks don't
decks.
do well, right? So you're left in a tough situation there, right? So I would say, I would say
Oh,
leave it
easy.
at that for silver. I don't think after that deck, I don't think you can place like a competitive one. Oh, what happened there? Is that
Oh,
done?
I just refreshed. I refreshed the page
All right.
because sometimes it does the forbidden thing, and it's doing
Yeah,
it right now.
it happens to me as well sometimes.
Yeah, it's. Let's see. Reload. If not, we'll go. Gold. It might be on my computer's end. Who knows? I have a lot of things running here. I'm gonna close out. Let me see this real quick.
So yeah, if you're watching,
See if it-
I think someone mentioning that is Mexi going reverse. Yeah, Mexi is going reverse.
Yeah.
So he won't be posting next week. So if you do have Mexi, put him in your reverse deck. Right.
Where did I get this?
Have you been
Let's
able to
see if
save it?
it. No, we're gonna go back and see if it's saved. Maybe I should probably close out some of my stuff. I have a lot of things going right now. Yeah, it's saved. So,
All right,
I feel
nice.
like going gold now. What do you think?
Yeah, go gold. Yeah, go gold. Yeah.
Because yeah, two silver decks I feel good with. I burnt myself last week, man, on silver. Like bad.
Yeah,
Like
I
I'm
think
so mad at myself.
with me, I am silver. I prefer going with either very high risk decks or very safe decks. I don't like the middle decks because I always feel like I don't see the point of playing like a mid deck if I know it's not going to do well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Apex, um, Mando.
Vaness. Mando. Where's Mando? Right there.
How many stars do you have left now?
I have 10 on the nose.
10. Okay. If you put if you put Pentoshi in, what does that leave you with? 4?
4.
Oh wow, you can put a rare in. What happens if you put Marusha in? Wait, one second.
Let's get that.
Take Mando. Wait. Take Apex out.
Take Apex out.
Put Marusha in.
Marusha, where are you, lady?
How many stars do you have left? 6.
6.
Ooh, I was hoping you had 7.
Yeah, let's here,
Wait.
let's do something. Let's take Mando out, take Marusha out, take I really
If
wish
you
I could get him in. I want Apex in. I just want to see something. And then we'll go Mando. Who do we have for Marusha?
yeah, go
That leaves us with
Marusha
a
and then
5. So I can
5.
go with
Yes.
either him or
Yeah,
like
I'd go
what do you think of this?
CBB. Yeah, I think that's a good deck. Should get you at least 80 frags in gold and
Okay.
maybe 100, potentially 100 as well. So, and I think Inton's average doesn't look that well, but we're kind of banking on him, following up on the last week performance and scoring
Oh
1200
yeah.
again. Yeah.
In
Okay.
here. Well, because I can go multiple commons. I mean, if I gotta put some rares in, I think I still got
Yeah.
to go elite
I,
and a few
I,
of them because I have so many high stars.
I think you either do like a 4-1 ratio with 4 rares and 1 common, or 3 rares and 2 commons. If your commons are very good, right?
Yeah.
So for example, if you got Evan Van Ness again, and let's put who did you put in there?
Kaleo, but
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's
um,
fine. Just keep Cleo in. Then go. I'd say go maybe Lupify. Is he 6-star or 5-star?
he's a 5. Oh, sweet, he's a 5.
Okay, that's nice. And then go Chiefing. I've said you kind of want to get Chiefing in this deck, I think.
Chiefing,
Um,
there we go.
and then
And
what
that
you got
leaves us
left?
with 5. So we can go,
Shapiro, right?
yeah.
Oh, nice. That's a solid deck. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that
And
too a lot.
Lupify, the good thing about him, he got more than 1,000 points as a rare last week, and he's still a 5-star.
That is
Um,
huge. So
that's
he
that's
must
so
have
that's so
posted
good because
before.
he's outperformed his star rating and he still stayed 5-star. Like
That's
I
so
don't know how
good.
he's done that, but that's great for card holders, right? Right. So you need to put easy in one deck. So you kind of need to get this easy common used here because I think you'll struggle because with in elite, if you have 2 commons, it's hard to like you can if you have very strong rares, then you can place like 2 commons next to them. But then okay, so easy vol that makes sense.
I'm gonna make a
uh,
content about that one, about them being a couple.
I actually put Easy Bow and Nick in the same deck last week.
Oh, for how'd it
I probably
do?
it did all right. I think it got like 4,300, 200.
I think the
Because
best
Easy
3
did well.
Stooges deck is Nick, Clemente, and Easy because they all kill it.
Yeah, I wish I could put them in one deck, but the order's like 8-star now.
Yeah, exactly. That has to be elite deck.
Exactly. Okay, so you've got 13 stars left now, right? So I said
That
CL
is
will have to go
true.
on this one.
So who? CL. Oh yeah, CL.
Yeah.
Oh, not
No,
him. Let's
take
get,
Stoics,
get
take Stoic out, yeah.
yeah.
Get Evan Van Nessen. Evan Van Nessen, you've got another one surely, right?
Nope, I only got two of
Two.
him. I
Right.
have a
So
common.
now this is where you have to decide. Now, if Orangey as a private hero, right, at the moment,
Mhm.
because if you put him in, like, what does it put you at? I know it's going to put your average like very high.
Yeah,
Hmm,
I'd put Apex in, but and I don't really have anyone at 5s. Oh yeah, I have. Hold on, let me see. Let me take him out. Let's put. Let's not see something. Put him in, and then that I'm in the same situation basically.
um, yeah, I think what you might need to,
I might need to offload my orangey and get something better. Or maybe if
yeah,
we're to the point where I gotta play elite now after this deck.
potentially. Let me
I
think.
want to get
So
a rare Alon. What do you think of that?
yeah, his price has kind of like stayed stable now because he's had a few on and off tournaments. His ceiling's high, so the last two tournaments he's done well. So if you look at the last two, I believe the last two he's done well, right?
Oh yeah, 13 and 25, and
He's actually
even
scored. Yes,
yeah, like
I think he's always
4 of the
gonna
last
score
5 are
once.
really good.
Yeah, and I think with the pump phone volume and all that stuff dying down, he's gonna want to push it again, right? So he's gonna do a lot more bull posting. So I think if you got Alon, um, I think you're either gonna have to sell. What's the orangey price looking at right now? I don't know if he's the rare. How much is it selling for? Orangey. I'm just having a look. Oh, 0.16. Hmm. Did you say you minted him as a rare? I think you're mute. Are you?
I
I
am on
can.
mute. I'm on mute. My bad.
Oh,
I'm gonna list
okay.
him for 0.19. I think.
Yeah, I guess it's that sort of thing, right? You can keep him, and he goes off private, and then you think, okay, what have I done? But it just depends. I think it's hard to hold a hero that's on private that costs that much if you have a smaller portfolio compared to
Yeah, I
someone that's a
listed
whale.
him.
Maybe
Or
like
I
a
tried to. Oh, there he is.
whales can hold him because they don't it doesn't affect their rewards, right? In that way. But like I guess
An
point six
HK
one.
could hold him.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I probably would just sell him.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
put
feel
him on
like
a. I put him out there for 0.19. So anyone that wants an orangey with potentially high upside in the future, because if he could watch, someone's gonna buy him and then he's gonna go off private today. That'd be my luck. Let me
yeah.
make sure he's still on private.
I
Watch,
think
he's probably off private, and I'm gonna get nuked. I
um
can't even. My computer's being slow. I don't like pre-builts. I'm so mad. I miss my old computer.
yeah, Joe just said in the comments drunken level up ramp to legendary. Um
What?
I don't know if
Let's
you saw it.
go.
It was yesterday. It was before I did the bandit one. Um so I saw it in the
Was it
Cabal chat.
common to rare legendary?
Uh yeah, it was common to legendary. It was double skip on RAM.
Jeez. Oh, on RAM. Oh, the comment you're talking about. Oh crap! I thought you were talking about Bandit also, like you both did Bandit.
No,
No,
I
but a
did
RAM,
bandit.
dude, that's huge.
Yeah, that was crazy.
2 legendary skips in a day, dude. That's awesome. Uh,
Hmm.
even though like 2 different people, but still, you don't see a lot of legendary skips. But yeah, he's still on private.
Yeah. So Orange is still on private. So
The highest bid now is 0.093. Someone picked up the 0.16 on him.
what's the bid on him?
0.093 now.
Oh wow.
Someone
So
snagged
what?
that 0.10. I always get front ran, man.
Let's see who it was.
Someone watching this show, I bet.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So you're probably gonna have to keep him now, regardless.
Yeah, I got him
um,
listed for 0.19. If he doesn't sell, I'm gonna keep him.
Joe goes, I'm late. Sorry, H. You didn't
No,
miss
dude,
much.
good.
I was just building my deck. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Pop
um,
that back up.
but yeah. So
Let's
yeah.
go back to
So are you
competitions.
okay? So you've listed that. So I think you've got a gold deck that you're building, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I wanted to see this real quick. So let's say for max price is 0.149. Let's see what we got for rare. I think I just have rare. Let's take commons off. Why is this computer being so slow? I know what I need to do. Control Alt Delete, and we're going to Task Manager, and we're going to close down Discord for now. And we're
All
going to
right,
end
is it?
task.
Yeah. How's the Discord been lately? Has it been a lot of
a lot. Not a lot. Not as bad as it was last week.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
I do pop in here now and then just to see how.
You're super helpful when you hop into, so thank you for that.
Yeah, I just try, chiming in when I can. But yeah.
What do you think of the GOT now?
I
think we talked about him already, didn't we?
How's his price? Has the price just pumped lately? Like if you go on price, how's it looking on the res? I always prefer not buying the pump. Oh.
Yeah. Oh
You just
geez,
don't
yeah, it's
know.
pumped. And I sold
give me
mine like right here. Let me get rid of comment. I sold mine like right here, like 0.03.
Yeah, I mean,
something.
he's been
It's like
pretty
right
much
there.
like he's been irrelevant for like literally months now. So I don't blame anyone selling, to be honest. It's what you get like with fantasy. Like some heroes have their time and then they do well and then they go away again. And then some heroes, like more consistent, and then some heroes start off well and then they go and they then drop off again.
What do you think of Moon Lambo?
Very solid. I think he did say he's off Shadowban, and
he
he,
is.
he said he's looking for another opportunity, but he think he's active for a few more weeks at least. So it's whether you're gonna hold him, then sell him in a few weeks, I guess.
Do you think he's worth 0.05? Do I have the highest bid on him? I don't even have the highest bid on him now.
Yeah, I feel like you have to put your bids in Wednesday or Thursday morning, right? Because I never make any bids sharing Friday to Sunday because I just know that I'm gonna get outbid. Like there's people that have bots. Visavi has his bots coming around.
Dang it!
It's hard to compete with that, right?
What do you think of a CBB rare?
Yeah, I think he's all right. I think with him he's not that.
He
not the
blocked
same.
me.
Oh wow!
I think. Look, I don't know if you can see this, but let me see if you. Yeah. Oh no, I'm unblocked. He had me blocked at one point. Oh wait, no, it's not showing yet. Hold on. Yeah, at one point he had me blocked. Yeah, look, this is what I don't get. Let me share this. Like it's weird. Like, and I've DM'd him before too and stuff. Here, let me see. So where is it? CBB. Sure. Look, it says he has blocked you, but I can still see his post and stuff. It's weird. I don't know. I think I was talking. Jen and I were talking, and I was kind of siding with Jen, and I was wondering if that didn't get me blocked.
All right.
But yeah, now
he has blocked
right
you,
there.
but you can still see his post, but you got comment on them.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Tyler Durden, he's blocked me.
Durden has.
Yeah. So do you remember when he posted against Fantasy Top like a while back?
You should tell him to piss off.
No. Yeah. Everyone just
Yeah. I take it personally when someone blocks me. Like it really bugs me. This is the first time I've ever been blocked.
I got blocked like by. Do you know L, the 1-star hero that
L blocked you?
So he was posting around. It was around September when he was off private for a bit, and then I was like, I was just engaging with this post to pump my fantasy score, right? And then he did like that. He just blocked me. I was like, okay, fair enough. I'm selling all your cards.
Yo, that's the thing. So I'm not even forget CBB. I ain't buying his cards and giving him money if he's not. He's gonna block me like that, jerk. What about?
I said bid NF. All right. I feel like anytime I said to you bid, there's people watching. So
yeah, let's talk about this. We'll talk in private chats about stuff.
But if you go back to your decks, I think you build one up to 22-star and place at Evan Van Ness common instead. I think it'd be hard to place that many rares to fit all of them in. So if you like,
you want to keep him in there. Wait, if we go here, then I can get Evan Van Ness.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking more. So just
do you like this?
Yeah, I like that. like the average won't look great just because you've got Vo who hasn't had the best weeks, CL as well. But like it has upside because Alan can do a lot better than a 6-star hero. He can perform like an 8-star hero, right?
Yeah, and
Um,
I think we can put an elite in now, and we go. Um, my computer. I need to go get a new processor. I need to see if I can. What I need to do is take my, like didn't want to do any more damage, so I didn't try to test my processor. But I might see if my my CPU is still good in my old one. So here we put easy in, right? Um,
mm,
and then, well, I don't know. Do you think we can get another gold deck in? Probably can't because of. Nah, we
mm,
can go
you're
elite.
25-star. You're gonna struggle because you don't have.
Low
Um,
star.
yeah, because usually Apex is like 3-4 star, so it's easy. He's really helpful in getting in. It's about. I'm just thinking. Let me see what the cutoff for Elite's been lately. I've not really been farming there, like on the border. So it's like 3,900 to get 150 frags, right?
Okay, because I'm at 350.19 with one rare and
Wow.
four commons.
I would take. Let's see if Jez Blast has been active because I've got 2 rares of him. Sorry, I always
Yeah,
forget that
I
it's
like
a
I
him.
like
And yeah.
I always called it a her too until I seen the video he did with
Wow.
Takia or whatever.
His posts actually like minimum they do pretty
They
well.
do
I think
well.
he
If he's
gets
posting,
engagement. I think he's pretty much respected as one of the best traders in crypto Twitter, right?
oh yeah. Yeah, because he full ports. He does full ports and he finds trends early.
Yeah,
Have you
100%.
seen his
So
video with Takamada or whatever?
I haven't seen it, no, but I've heard like
It's so
it's really
good.
good. Yeah.
So good. You should watch
Um,
it.
but like I think he can score like 500 points pretty easily. So then
Better than Apex. You think him, Apex, or Mike Dudas?
Mike Dudas is pretty high, isn't he? Um,
What's
if you
Mike
check
Dudas been
off,
doing? I took them off. What has he been doing
mm,
the last 24
it,
hours?
it's more
Dudas had
sort
a
of it's very on
yeah.
and off because that down 3-4 days where he hasn't posted well, that can be during the tournament, right? You just don't.
Yeah.
It's kind of random how he doesn't post for the tournament. So I would say Apex is a safer option out of the three, probably just because he's pretty much active. What's
Yeah.
that? Yeah, I said 3964. I think those are 6-4 heroes that are solid. I would say put that in elite. It can.
And I feel good about that.
Yeah, it's on the border, but I feel like the other rares might not score as high as those commons.
No, I don't think they will either.
Because they
That's
need at
why.
least maybe Jez. I guess Jez is the only one that I can think. Um,
I wonder
can
if I can't get another Oh wait, what's up?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think that's fine. But what other cards have you got left? I think you've got quite a few rares and
I went to silver just to see if we can get something. So if we went to here, I don't think we can get a silver in. We have too many. I'm just trying to see what I can get in. If we went 5, no, that's not enough. We need 12. Yeah, we can't even do a silver. We'll have to go to gold. Gold. We can go to another gold deck.
yeah, I've just seen NBA trade post about fantasy top. He's
Is
tailed
he
off.
a card still?
Yeah, I used to remember back in the early days. I used to play his card because he used to do well sometimes. But he's
Because
really
he has a
tailed off.
low follower count, doesn't he? That's
Yeah,
good.
he's only ever got top 50 once, top 75 once, and only like
He's only got 11,000. So his posts have a high probability to go up.
I think he needs to find a niche. I think, for example, like some heroes, like even another one's Shizer trading, like being a hero from day one, but literally doesn't score higher than 100 or 200, right? Uh,
Yeah.
um. So let's see what you got here. So you've got
He's posted twice
J-
about Fantasy Top.
if you go Mike Dudas, Jazz, World, the 3 res, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Here,
let me get back to where I was going. I was just reading, and I completely. Did you fill out that Wolves Dow thing?
um,
I completely forgot to fill it out. It's only open for 48 hours, I think, or maybe it was open for a week. I don't know. I need to fill it
where
out if we
where
haven't.
was it announced?
ICOB's told us about it. I seen it on his page. And then I was looking at on NBA Trey's page, and he posted about Wolves down. I was like, crap. But well, I think
All
it's
right,
still
Wolves. Is it Wolves talking? Did you say?
no Wolves down. It's that thing that ICO Beast is part of, like the gaming. It's a super old, not old, but it's like a super OG community. Like Wolves,
All
like all
right.
the big top dogs are in it.
All right. I think I was gonna do it, and I forgot, and now I just
I
remembered.
did too.
Great,
Yep.
great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn
Apply.
it.
Yeah. Can you not apply anymore?
That's what happens when we have too much on our plate.
Yeah, it's closed. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
I had
Damn it.
multiple. It's closed. Yeah, I had multiple notifications to be honest, and I just completely forgot. But
Yep.
I
I even
guess
had
it's
it in my
not
calendar and forgot.
part of the game, right?
Exactly.
um,
So we'll
but
go
yeah,
Jazz. We'll go Mike
yeah.
Judas. We can put an Apex I don't know if we can even do that Apex common. Oh wait, we're in gold, yeah.
Who would you pick?
We'll go
Who would you
him
pick?
common.
Got a comment in from Alex. Who would you pick between Clemente and Bandit? I would go Clemente. Nothing against Bandit there. I think Clemente is
Yeah,
just
Clemente hands down.
he's got into the top 10 a lot more often.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bandit's doing well, but I don't Clemente's kind of on a league of his own right now
yeah,
with his video
he's
content.
nostalgic because his video content. He did. I don't know if anyone caught it. He did say he's gonna release another song next week.
Let's
So
go.
I think Clemente is gonna do very very well. You know, uh, the only guest on our deck building series so far, right?
Yep. I'm gonna try to
But
get
yeah,
us a different guess. I'm trying to get easy on one of these.
no, 100%. If you put World and Mike Dudas in right here, because Makes is obviously a reverse card.
Yeah, I don't think I
Uh,
can even get one in. I've been trying to do the numbers. I don't think I can get one in.
what does that leave you with?
3 stars. I don't have. I'd have to go back to orangey.
Yeah, it's
I got to do an elite. I got to pick up some. So I think we're kind of our hands are tied for now. I need to get. I need to
yeah. You
buy
probably would need to
something.
pick up more cards to fill the rest of it in. But
Yep.
yeah, I think you've got two solid silver decks. The elite one's borderline, but at least it should be up there, right?
Yeah. Oh wait,
I
we
like
got
that.
one, two, three, four, five,
Yeah,
6 decks in. I think I'm gonna hit all-time high for rewards this week.
yeah. You should do considering you've put a bit more in. You've spread out your inventory a bit more. So I think
I didn't put cards with super risky cards like I did last week.
But yeah,
Oh
I think that's solid. It's gonna be an interesting tournament, right? Because I know Wales gonna do well. He's gonna be back from vacation.
yeah.
Um, do you want
And
to move? Yeah, go on.
oh, go ahead. No, I was just saying I'm still kind of kicking myself for selling him, but I think next week there's no way having him in one deck would have made me 0.5 ETH, which is what I'm gonna need to would have had to make to, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah, no,
his
100%. I
price
think
is gonna
you have to be realistic. Like having one card isn't enough to win the actual league. You need the rest of them to make it up, right?
drop. Yep.
Like for example, if your inventory's got like great cards in it, then having a whale card makes sense because he might be
Yeah.
the one that gets you over the line next week. But someone like me, I don't have him in. I don't have the like. Even if I bought him right now, I don't think I can still make a card deck that can compete with someone that has like the top 8 stars and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is just hope someone like Shoku does well or Mercury does well, somewhat competed well. But yeah, shall we go onto the Mona stuff?
Oh, yep. Here we go. Yeah, I forgot about that. The Monad stuff doing that too. Yeah, so we'll
Yeah,
go Monad.
I'm actually gonna post Monad breakdown soon on the Monad
Okay.
tournament.
Oh, yeah.
I've written it up, but I
It
just need to
might be
post it.
best for you to share your screen on Monad because my
Okay.
computer's being laggy as hell.
Uh, can you see
So I
my
just tried.
screen?
Here, I'll pull it up. Or no, yeah.
One
So
second.
once
I
you
just need
hit
to share.
present, it'll show up. Yeah.
Let me find it. Right. Can you see? Yeah.
We will be able to. And yep, we can see.
Right. So with Monad, what I've done is I had like 20 cards last week, right? Um, And what I've done is this week I've just consolidated all of those into rares. Now I'm gonna be playing one deck, and I'm gonna be going elite. Yeah. Um.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've gone with a full elite deck just because I want to
Dude,
just
that
get
is
like
freaking a fire deck.
rail,
Especially, like, you had to
newsy.
work your ass off for that, though, with all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
trading you did.
Yeah, but the good thing is once you've done it, you don't have to do it again with those sort of cards, right? Because Will's consistent, Newsy's consistent, Steven is, Horses, and Zach is, right? You want consistent cards. And then yeah, my aim is to basically come in like top 100, top 50 of elite every tournament, right? And obviously I can't compete with the Cybers, right? And Kippet did get nuke a lot of them last time, so I know there's a few others that I've literally been putting in the work and getting that have like rare Greg and stuff like that. But yeah, I think Lewis just said he's also picked up a couple of whales. Yeah, I think Wales has been underpriced because the new Monad players think he's a floor hero because he's a 4-star and he scores less. But we all know that he's on vacation and he's gonna come back to being a 7-8-star hero again. Yeah. Um. So yeah, I'm going elite. I'm going elite, and then I'm gonna maybe sell one card here in my inventory and maybe play another bronze. With myself, 710, Bill Monday, Skilly. Yeah, I'm gonna play another bronze deck with these heroes. I think I need to pick up a 4-star. Yeah, I need to pick up another 4-star hero so I can play a deck here with myself, 710, Bill, and Skilly. I'm just gonna have a look at my scoring now. I tell
Yeah.
you what, it's so
I have a
hard
rare
to.
review, or my wife has a rare review.
Now, if you look at me, I dominate outside of tournaments, right? Like my score is a lot higher outside of tournaments because my content is all based on building those decks for the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Strategy and everything. Into the tournament, I do try my best. Like I was doing good on the first day, where I hit like 600 points.
I
Uh,
have a strategy for you that I think would do really well because you have a lot of heroes that follow you and stuff. So whenever like you do a lot of commenting, I noticed instead of commenting, right, just quote retweet that, and then they'll come and comment on you, and that'll boost your score. I was thinking about that last week.
hmm.
Well, actually, my wife told me to have you do that because she has your rare and wants you to do well.
I do think
So,
about it. Like one of my posts got like 10K views, I think, last week.
mhm.
Um, Actually, if you look here, yeah. So this one of my best posts got 8.3K views, which is solid, right? Like for my follower account, that should be solid. But the algorithm scores you on like average views. So like a lot of my
Yeah.
posts generally do get up to like 1K to 2K views on average, and then some of them do get like 3K, 4K. But yeah,
So you can do what Makesy did, and if your first post does really, really well, don't post for a while, because then it just brings your
yeah,
average down.
but I struggle
But
with
that's
that
bad for
because
you.
it's
Yeah,
bad for
because
my general content. Like I prefer
that's not
people
good.
buying. I prefer people buying my card knowing what I'm gonna get if I
Yeah,
do my normal posting, right?
and
If
it
I
could
like,
screw your algorithm up.
if I just try like play playing based on the fantasy algo, I might just
That'll
struggle
screw your
even
actual.
more, right?
Yeah,
Because then I have to
true.
hope I get a good post, right? Like even 710, we're pretty much around the same, but we kind of post a lot. So even though we hit one good one, it, overall the average comes down a bit. So like I'm hoping I can get closer to 500 this time. So if you hold my card, expect at least try get. I'll be getting 500, right? uh, but I'll try my best. But like I said, I'm going for a full red deck. Um, if you're watching and interested in the Mona stuff, I might actually just post it now. I'm gonna post a breakdown of my. So I've done a post that's separate to like the article that I write every week on the main tournament, right? Um, I've done one on Monad heroes, so the new heroes that we've had on Monad. Like I said, myself and Intern Bra, all these other heroes, right? So I made a post on that. I'm probably gonna post it shortly, but so keep an eye out for that. But like I said, if ideally what you want to do is pick up those undervalued cards. Now, just for the sake of this stream, I'll go through a few of them. Like currently, Frank's away, Thread Guy's away, Waz is hacked, so he won't be posting. Jay's on private. Travis, the algo doesn't like Travis. Like, I'm surprised because Travis actually hits good posts sometimes. I'm just thinking, how does he always score
Really
though?
good post. Like
Yeah,
I don't
like
understand.
it's crazy how he just doesn't take off. Mika's been away for a while. Cozy's your best bet as a best one star, so I think he's priced in though. As you can see, his price has kind of pumped. Oops, error. You can't see it. Never mind. But yeah. So RNG's on private. CL's a decent 3 star. If you're looking to play Mamona, it makes sense. Um, John Richcrid, I like his content, but he's 150k followers, so it's hard to score high with a
He
high
has
follower count.
150K followers.
Yeah, I saw that
Holy
and I was like,
cow!
wow. Like,
Wow, yeah. If he was like a
but
20K hero, 20K follower, he'd do much better.
yeah, so this is your big best hero now. He's priced in now. His common is cost 276 mon, F mon, right? I bought his rare for 440, right?
Oh,
So
jeez.
I picked up a bargain there. Like that's why
Yeah.
I try buying before I tell everyone because I kind of want to get my buy
Yep,
first.
yep.
Other
I need to
four
do better at
stars.
that. I always just say this stuff and then I screw myself over.
Yeah, Deez is a good 4 star. Deez is a good 4 star if you're watching. From the Mona side. As for Tony, like I said, his content's pretty on the edge.
Well, he did
But
really good in tactics there for a while.
he's his post he can go viral pretty quick because he has like pretty edgy takes, right, and stuff like that. So his post can go viral. Ray J, I think it was on private to start the tournament, but I don't know if he's gonna. Yeah, he's a solid hero at 5 star, I guess. But I think the ones that you want from the new heroes are, I've already mentioned a few of them. I'll mention them in my post, but Steven's good, Mary's good. The Monad account's like, you can't beat that because it's obviously going to do well every time. But yeah, how are your decks looking on the Monad side? If you want to share.
So I won't be able to share them because they're
Oh,
being
okay.
weird. Or I can try again. Yeah, no, it's still being laggy because of my computer. I don't understand why.
No, that's fine. That's
But
fine.
they're looking okay. I have. Here, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone quick. Yeah, it's being wonky because my computer. I don't know. I'm really grumpy about. I'm gonna get a hold of Best Buy and tell them that I've been having a lot of issues with this pre-built. It was doing really good the first day, and then it just can't handle the. Like I don't know. It's not for the post or not for the stream to go to rant about what I need to rant about. But here, so it's working on my phone. So it's doing pretty well because I ended up trading at the beginning. I got my way up to a Greg. Or wait, no, this one. Yeah, no, I actually pulled. Never mind, I pulled this Greg. Let me look at my transactions. Yeah, yeah. So I opened a Greg, and then 3 of those. Whatchamacallits? Like the guy with the weird eyes. Hold on. Well, there's like red eyes. Oh, it's Bill Monday. They have the big red
Yeah,
eyes.
I've
So
got
I
him as
ended up
well.
trading him up. I got a. So I made him a rare, and then I also had. Well, I thought it was a good deal at the time. Evan SS6. I bought him for like 150. I thought it was when they're so like at the first week, right when everyone was cybeling, prices were
Prices high.
stupid high, and
Yeah.
so I thought I was getting him for a good deal, but I wasn't. But so I have I'm doing Elite 2, but I'm doing the Bill Monday, the Mary Lady,
She's good, yeah.
and then Evan, Greg, and the what's his name? Mondolf.
How is Mondorf?
So
Have you
it's between Mondolf and G Ban. So he doesn't like his 7 let me go to his 24-hour. His 24-hour, he hits his high was around 350. So maybe I will take him out for and I also have this or maybe actually I know who I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna take Mondolf out and put in Stex. It's CREXXL. It's the guy that looks like it's the Monad Milady with
all
the
right, okay.
mask over his face. But his 724. Yeah, that's a golf ball box. His 24-hour looks way better. It goes up to 650. Yeah, balls are all gone. I think they're in my golf bag. Go grab them, Bubba. Sorry about that. My
No,
son's
it's fine.
all
It's
concerned.
fine.
But yeah, it's oh, you got a horse. You got a rare horse too. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Um,
I've got a rare horse. Like I got that 290 F
let's
F1
go.
290 F1
Yeah,
that was.
because a lot of people
Uh,
were dumping stuff on bids trying to get other stuff, and
yeah, look
like
look look
they
at
don't.
the I've literally 2x on the whale because now his last rare sale was 800. I bought it for
Oh
440. So
geez.
I think you just have to be like I was trading on Wednesday because I knew that once everyone found out that what's good, what's not, and I do my
Yep.
polls to help them, everything just pumps. So I
Yep.
kind of need to, help myself first before I help everyone else, right?
Oh yeah.
um, Zane solid 7 star, yeah, Zane's solid. He's one of the better monad heroes. As you're gonna see in my post. Um, but yeah, so still a few undervalued heroes. Like you've got the founders of Monad, James and Keon, I think it is.
Mhm.
Those two can take off as well, to be honest. I think those are good heroes. But like I said, it's still early. We don't have that much data on these new heroes yet. Um, so we'll find out a lot more about them in the next few tournaments. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Like I said, I think having the tournament side by side, it gives like fantasy's kind of pushing everything in 3-4 days, right? So like
Yeah.
it's it's dominating the TL every on 3 to 4 in a 4 day span. Um, which is good, right? And I think a lot of the Monad heroes are actually playing fantasy top, so that's quite good as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Monad. Like I said, I'm gonna drop a post like shortly. Um, so I'll that kind of will go through, who's the top cards and who the ones with potential and stuff like that. But yeah, any other thoughts on the Monad stuff?
Not current. Well, yeah, kind of. Just mostly that. Again, like you said, there's a lot of really cheap heroes still. Thank you. One second, Bubba. Go show Sissy. Yeah, again, he got into my golf ball, so my Trophy ones are now floating around the house, which is awesome. So they're what I like is my biggest piece of advice for that is like I said it yesterday on Fantasy Hour, but I'll reiterate it now for whoever didn't listen. So there's a lot of like when everyone makes a new account, or even the new people that are coming to make an account, part of the onboarding process is it adds a bronze deck. So there's hundreds of thousands of bronze decks entered.
Yeah,
So really, I would jump even if you have all commons, jump to silver, jump to rare or epic or not epic, elite or gold. You're gonna have a higher chance to get rewards. So kind of stay away from bronze unless you really like you have a banger, right?
no,
Because
100%,
it's
yeah.
kind of if you don't have a whale, Mocha, stay out of bronze this week.
Yeah, I think bronze. But that said, you still need to pick the right 1 star and 2 star heroes, right?
Yes.
Which is why I feel like I don't want to buy a whale just for bronze because bronze can really mess up by just one hero not doing well, right? So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, like I said, bronze is going to be tough, I think. But like I said, having whale is probably the way to go, right? As a 4 star. But yeah, so just on the side, if anyone didn't hear at the start, DCF is not going to be posting, right? Because he said he's busy over the next few days, so he's likely going to be a reverse hero to play for. Yeah, that's pretty much. Do you want to cover anything else?
No, that should be good. I think we've been going about almost 2 hours.
An hour and
I
a
feel
half,
like
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have. We did start a little late today. I forgot. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was a great show, man. Again, and
Yeah, no,
gave
thanks
away a
for
but
600,
yeah,
600 plus tuning in.
heck yeah, man, that's awesome. And yeah,
I'm just gonna drop my post on the Monad stuff now so that
yeah,
everyone for the everyone can see, right? But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a good tournament.
absolutely. Well,
Yeah. Yeah,
it should be
we'll
good.
leave it there. We'll leave it there then.
Alrighty, and thank you all for tuning in, and thank you HK as always for another great episode. And yeah, dude, you're one of the best, co-founders, co-hosts in the game. So
No,
it's a lot
thanks,
of fun
thanks.
doing this with you each week.
Yeah, it's been great.
All right. See you guys next week.
Right. See you.